It's the longest-running American musical in Broadway history, and the London production has been wowing audiences for almost 14 years. Chicago is about to reopen, this time at the Garrick Theatre, with Ugly Betty star America Ferrera making her West End debut as Roxie Hart, alongside Darius Campbell as Billy Flynn.
I'm really excited and also trying to stay focused. You know, haven't had an enormous amount of time with the rehearsals, but I think it's all under control, and I'm excited to meet the cast that I'll be working with, since I've been working in New York without them, and see the theater that I'll be working in, and it's all very exciting. I've heard wonderful things about Darius, and yeah, I think it's going to be a wonderful cast and so much fun to get to play with them.
She's fantastic. Ugly Betty, beautiful America. I mean, she's gorgeous and incredibly talented and humble and sweet. And this is a great role for her. I'm really, really excited for her. Other than it being her West End debut, it's a privilege to be on stage with her, but she's got a real sense of the character of Roxie. It would be a great excuse for her to show off acting attributes of innocence and sensitivity, but also sexiness and feistiness and all those wonderful manipulative characteristics that Roxie has.
It is a really big challenge to kind of be in something that's, you know, got all the elements of singing and dancing and acting, and, you know, that's sort of big and well known. But I think that was a big reason why it seemed, you know, worthwhile, was just that it would be this big challenge, and it would be something that I'd feel like really proud of being a part of and getting to do, and, you know, confronting such a, you know, kind of big challenge.
I was 25 when I first took on the role, and just turned 31, so I'm certainly approaching it with more maturity, and in terms of someone that has been around the block in terms of the entertainment business and seen both sides of the way that things work. So it certainly allows me to laugh and smile at so much of the way that the business is, and so much of the way that this story in Chicago is, but also do it with a little bit of a glint in my eye and a little bit of a wry smile. And I think that dry sense of humor is something very much that Billy has, and something that we're going to see a lot on the stage as I perform.
Discovered my passion for acting on the stage. So I'm not a stranger to the theater, but it's been a while. It's been about 6 years since I've been on the stage, and I haven't been in a musical since high school. So this is, you know, sort of digging back, but also learning so much, and learning from the best, and working with people who are at the top of what they do, and you know, it's a really wonderful challenge and experiment for me.
Simon Cowell, in 2005, I had dinner with him in Los Angeles. Within that conversation, I said, you know, I've been pursuing this idea of you know, my acting passions in terms of West End stage, and I've won the role of Billy Flynn. You know, what do you think of that? And Simon turned around and said, Darius, absolutely do it. He said, I've always seen you as a performer, and someone that isn't just limited as a songwriter or a singer or an actor, but someone that can do it. So you go and pursue that. And so certainly I'll be inviting him to come and see the show.
I think it's really exciting that Roxie's been interpreted by so many wonderful women and actresses, and I think that it gives a sort of freedom to the role. She has to be sort of unique and authentic to whoever is stepping into that part, and I can only be the Roxie that, you know, that I can be, that I can feel authentically connected to. So I'm really excited about it. I think that's what keeps her and the show fresh, is that it's sort of a different interpretation, and neither is right or wrong or better, or just that she can be interpreted in so many different ways.
As we take on approaching the 15th year of Chicago, it is something that's so relevant to everything that's happening right now in terms of our Saturday night TV and our compulsive search for fame, to our disappointment with the system and the way that this recession has plunged everyone into disarray, the greed that was inherent with the decision makers at the top that put us in this position. Chicago exposes all of that in such an incredible story, and in such a way that no matter how many times you watch it, you just want to go back and see it again. I saw it again in Broadway recently, and I just fell in love with it all over again. And that's why I'm here. And it's great to be